keep it real, like chill, like only have a drink or two. But it turned into a party when I started talking to you. And now you're standing in the neon, looking like a high I wanna be on. Baby, it's your call, no pressure at all. You don't have to throw back your pretty big lemonade shooter and lean a little closer. You don't have to keep on smiling, that smile that's driving me wild. And when the night is almost over, meet me in the middle of a moonlit Chevy Benz seat and do a little bit of country song. Hanging on, you don't have to keep me falling like this, but it sure be cool if you did. You can't shoot me down, 'cause you've already knocked me dead. Got me falling apart with my heart talking out of my head. Let your mind...
I appreciate everybody coming and just leaving. Thank everybody for showing up. We really appreciate it. Y'all know that. We love all you guys.
Thanks for having us, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
To the groom.
Hey,
You don't have to keep on smiling, that smile that's driving me wild.
I can't buy your love, don't even wanna try. Sometimes the truth won't make you happy, so I'm not gonna lie. But don't ever question if my heart beats only for you. It beats only for you. No, I'm far from perfect, nothing like your entourage. I can't grant you any wishes, I won't promise you the stars. But don't ever question if my heart beats only for you. It beats only for you. 'Cause when you give it up, when no matter what you do, it's never good enough. When you never thought that it could ever get this tough, that's when let the bow break, let it come down, crash. Let the sun fade out to a dark sky. I can't say I'd even notice it was absent, 'cause I could live by the light in your eyes. Unfold before you what I've strung together, the very first words of a lifelong, a love letter. Tell the world that we finally got it all right. I choose you. I will become yours and you will become mine. I choose you. I choose you. There was a time when I would have believed.
Good afternoon. Before we officially begin the ceremony, Stephanie has asked her friend Christine to recite one of her favorite poems.
There's no jokes. I love you. Go placidly amid the noise and the haste, and remember what peace there may be in silence. As far as possible, without surrender, be on good terms with all persons. Speak your truth quietly and clearly, and listen to others, even to the dull and the ignorant. They too have their story. Avoid loud and aggressive persons. They are affections in the spirit. If you compare yourself with others, you may become vain or bitter, but always there will be greater and lesser persons than yourself. Enjoy your achievements as well as your plans. Keep interested in your own career, however humble. It is a real possession in the changing fortunes of time. Exercise caution in your business affairs, for the world is full of tranquility. But let not this blind you to what virtue there is. Many persons strive for high ideals, and everywhere life is full of heroism. Be yourself, especially do not feign affection. Neither be cynical for about love, for in the face of all aridity and disenchantment, it is puerile as the grace. Take kindly the counsel of years, gracefully surrendering the things of youth. Nurture strength of spirit to shield you in sudden misfortune. But do not distress yourself with dark imaginings. Many fears are born of fatigue and loneliness. Be on a wholesome discipline. Be gentle with yourself. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here. And whether or not it is clear to you, no doubt the universe is unfolding as it should. Therefore, be peace with God, whatever you conceive him to be, and whatever your labors and aspirations in the noisy confusion of life, keep peace in your soul. With all its shame, drudgery, and broken dreams, it is still a beautiful world. Be cheerful, strive to be happy. I love you.
Please be seated. Family and friends, we welcome you today to witness the marriage of Stephanie Serber and Jeff Noah. You have all shared and contributed to their lives in the past, and today by witnessing their marriage ceremony, they ask you all to continue to share in their future together. Marriage is a promise made between two hearts of two people that love and respect one another. Within that circle of love, marriage holds all of life's most important relationships. A husband and wife are each other's lover, teacher, listener, critic, and best friend. At this time, I'd like to call upon Deborah, who will now recite the union from the beginning to end by Robert Fulghum.
Most of you do not know, when Steph and Jeff met, I was there to witness the whole thing. So, you have known each other from the first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. At some point, you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes, you have been making promises and agreements in an informal way. All those conversations that were held riding in a car over a meal or laying in a bed on Saturday morning. All those sentences that began with, when we're married, and continue with, I will, and you will, and we will. Those late night talks that included someday, and somehow, and maybe. And all those promises that are unspoken matters of the heart. All these common things and more are the real process of a wedding. The vows that you're about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know, all those things we promised and hoped and dreamed. Well, I meant it all. Every word. Look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before the moment, you have been many things to one another: acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, dancing partner, and even teacher, for you have learned much from one another in these last few years. Soon you shall say a few words that take you across the threshold of life, and things will never quite be the same between you. For after these vows, you shall say to the world, this is my husband, and this is my wife.
Thank you, Deborah. At this time, I'd like to call upon Janine Noah to read a reading by Wilfred Peterson, The Art of a Good Marriage.
Happiness in a marriage is not something that just happens. A good marriage is created. In marriage, the little things are the big things. It is never being too old to hold hands. It is remembering to say, I love you, at least once a day. I know, I'm trying not to. It is never going to sleep angry, and at no time taking the other person for granted. The courtship should not end at the honeymoon, but should continue through all the years. It is having a mutual set of values and common goals. It is standing, facing the world together as one. It's forming a circle of love that gathers the family together. It's not looking for perfection in one another, but creating flexibility, patience, understanding, and a sense of humor. It's having the capacity to forgive and forget. It's establishing a relationship in which the independence is equal and dependence is mutual. It's not marrying the right partner, it's being the right partner.
Thank you, Janine. So, at this time, I'd like to ask you, Jeff, do you take Stephanie to be your wife? Will you love, honor, and cherish her in good and bad times? And do you promise to always stay true to her as long as you both shall live?
I do.
And do you, Stephanie, take Jeff to be your husband? Will you love, honor, and cherish him in good and bad times? And do you promise to always stay true to him as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Jeff and Stephanie, may you pledge to each other to be loving friends and partners in marriage, to always talk and listen to one another, to trust and appreciate each other, and to respect and cherish all of each other's